So let's start today for those people who just came in. We are on part 3 of AI for real estate agents. We already had part 1 and 2, and I'm going to very briefly go through that as well. And today is part 3, which we are going to talk to you how you can get leads for free using AI. And that is to use the tools that is given to us for free. Of course, you can go with the paid version, which sometimes I do, or you can use it all for free. These AI's tools would help you to generate leads. So let's start our part 3. So I personally believe that AI is the second wave of tsunami for real estate agent. It will wash away so many agents that are resisting or they don't want to adapt to the system. We know that on when internet and technology arrived, of course, as any human normal being, we have resistance to the changes. But the reality here is we are going towards that direction and there is no return. So I call it 2x growth because the things all of a sudden change. We could do much more things with the technology and internet than before when everything was on the paper. So what's happened right now is last few years, AI is creating what I call a 10x growth. And this is phenomenal beyond anyone's imaginations. And the main reason here is that AI starts reacting and interacting with human being in a creative ways. Let me give you an example. If we are going to Google and type, find 5 reasons I should move to Toronto, it will give you references. So you have to go to references. If you do the same thing with AI, let's say Bing, you go to Microsoft Bing and ask, give me 5 reasons I should move to Toronto, it would come up with a result of the search that instead of you doing it, AI would do it for you. So that is making your job much, much easier and faster. So it's kind of creative and interactive. So as I said, part 1 and 2, on the part 1, we went through AI effect in the printed material. So please do not just print your flyers or open house flyers, give it away. Part 1, it is right now on my YouTube channel. You can go get part 1 and 2, listen to it. There are some resources you can always use. What I was talking about is using QR code every day. Like even if you go to restaurants these days, they don't give you the menu anymore. They would give you QR code so you can use and you can browse, you can select the things that you're looking for. So same thing, you have to use that technology in order for us to get more connected with the market. So on number 2, content creation, I was introducing different ways that people can create contents. Not people, I mean, a real estate agent can create contents and use that contents. It's not just creating and take a look at it. You can put it into use. Now, today we are going to talk about lead magnets, and this is a very powerful tool that I'm using it, and that is bringing me result. You can do the same thing. What I recommend you here to not fall behind all these things that we have as technology. So as we know, AI is artificial intelligence is actually really is a program, but this program this time is interacting with us, is talking to us, goes back and forth. So AI would make your job faster, would make it much easier instead of I was doing research for hours to find out different things. It would just give it to me within a few seconds. So that is saving me time. So that is the time that I can put somewhere else. It is most of the time, I can say not 100%, I've seen that. It's very accurate. Still, it needs human intervention. You need to take a look at the result you get from your AI program. It is more creative in certain points and for sure is interactive. And it opens many doors of opportunity. So basically, AI is not thinking for you. Don't expect AI to wake you up all of a sudden in the morning, say, hey, Ashton, wake up, I have a good idea. No, it's your brain, your imagination that should put all the pieces together, come up with some new ideas. So that's why one day I was giving away flyers on the people who are visiting my open house. And I said, listen, this piece of paper goes to their car. They're going to possibly take a look at it, then goes to their house. Is it all I want? I want to interact with them. I want them to like me, trust me, and start working with me. So is there a way that I can piece a piece of myself, my real estate identity with them to their house? And then that's where I start thinking about putting some internet link into the sheet. Now, because of the smartphone we have these days, we can always ask them to take a picture from the QR code, so they don't need to type in with some mistakes of the sites that they have to go. They are instantly in there. So on my open house sign, I said, okay, so they are buyers, so why don't I create something for buyers, a lead magnet? So when they take a picture from QR code, they go to a booklet, let's say 10 tips before you buy your house. And then they start reading, my name is there, they start interacting, then the second QR code would take them to more listing available in the market. They see some of those listing interested, give me a call, and we go from there. So that is using AI. Now, if I wouldn't put the thinking together, that wouldn't happen. AI is nothing but a tool. So you as a real estate agent should use it. So going back to the basic, the whole reason of what we are doing here is, in a way, to connect with people, connect back with people. I know in the old time we were doing door knocking, cold calling, open house events, printing material, advertising, with sphere of influence with new clients. Then we added Facebook and Google and YouTube ads, social media. Now, what AI does is it has no timing limitations. It works for you 24/7, as we all know. It has no physical presence. So in door knocking, you have to be in one place at a time. With AI, you don't need that. It's automate everything for you. It leverages technology, different tools. It is multitasking, does many things for you, and is universal, is not local. Let's say I'm living in Mississauga and I have a listing, or I want to farm Milton or Barrie, doesn't matter. I don't need to be there to target those people. I can use AI programs that is in my position and target that area. So that is a freedom you have, or extra potential, or you can target many, many different areas. So anyone so far, any question? No? Good. Just bear with me.
Ashton.
So what we're gonna do, if you have any questions, if you request any of the information I provide to you, you can always email me, or you can put your email in chat, and I would provide you those information. I prefer you to send me an email. I'm going to get you the email address, and we can go from there. So remember, real estate is a people's business. So if you are using Facebook ad or any kind of tools to get hold of people, you are throwing the seeds so they come back to you. At the end of the day, you have to grab the phone, call them. At the end of the day, you have to see them face to face. So you have to talk to people, you have to interact with your prospect, you have to take care of them, you have to non-stop follow up with them. There is no shortcut here. You have to communicate with your clients. And as Mike Ferry said, talk to people. Now, AI is nothing but a bridge, a tool for you to get to people in different ways. Now, of course, you have to provide them benefits. So this is some of the things I do on my, if you go to my YouTube channel, for instance, this all this video sitting there trying to help people. Now, of course, through QR code, through different ways, I provide a link to my YouTube channel. So I get calls from people that I never knew. They're coming from Montreal, for instance. Oh, we went to your YouTube channel, we like it, we have some questions, what can we do, etc. So this is working for you 24/7. So this is another things I provided for the investors, and same thing, I had webinars talking to different investors. They come up with different plans of what they do, etc. So you can have access to this through my YouTube channel as well. This is something I do for real estate agents and continue building up. As you can see, part 1 and part 2 are sitting here. Feel free to go there and use the resources. These are all free. Now, looking at what we have right now as the world of real estate agents, National Association of Realtors, in of course, is American. It did a stat last year, 22, in terms of agents being familiar with AI. And as you can see, 41% of agents say they have no idea, they have no clue what's happening here. Now, look at the other side, 6%, very familiar. So one of the reasons I'm talking to all the agents here is to get yourself moved to that 6%. And faster you can do that, better would be for your business. It is something you cannot stop at this point. There is no return. Once we have there as technology, there is no way that you need to go back, go to the, okay, let me step back here. In the old time, I wasn't there, but apparently anytime you wanted to show 3 homes, you had to go to the brokerage, grab the key, go to the house, show the house, return back the key, take the key number 2 for home number 2, go open the door, come back. That is sold by lockbox. Don't tell me we don't need lockbox anymore. We can do the old ways. That's impossible. Or browsing through the new homes came up in the market. There's no way we go back to the printed material. Apparently, once a week, we would get printed material of any new homes came up to the market. All the agents on Monday morning go through the pages, see what's happening in, let's say, in Toronto, what homes is new in Toronto, etc. That is gone. Same thing for technology. So it's better for us to adapt fast. Now look at this chart. It's saying we get many quality agents coming, many quality clients coming through social media. So you have, in a way, to master social media. In the next few episodes, we're going to cover that area as well as video production. Now, lead magnet. Lead magnet basically is something you give in order to get something back. Usually, we give away a cheat sheet, we give away an ebook, and ask the audience, the seller, buyer, or investors to give us their phone number or the email address, and that's how we can target them. Now, 4 parts into lead magnet. Here is the target audience. It could be seller, it could be buyer, it could be investors. Now, the bait is the product, the things we give them. Cheat sheet, quiz, ebook, that's a material. And the operation is the platform that we're using. This is one sample of lead magnet. Someone produced it, it wasn't me. Now these are some of the lead magnets I created, and I'm creating more. I'm using different ways of creating that one. I'm going to show it to you how you can do that. If you want any of this, some of them are written by myself. Just sit down and start writing down. For instance, the richest investors untold story and the millionaire real estate investors secret. So my name is on them, and I like to keep my name in there. The rest are something I created also using different tools such as ChatGPT. And just send me an email if you want any of them, or I'm going to show you how you can do it yourself the way you want it. with any topic. Any questions so far? It's very quiet here. Okay. So lead magnet, the lead magnets preparations, which tool we are going to give or use? Ebook. Topic, for instance, your topic should have a hook. It should be a teaser. Otherwise, don't go flat. How to sell your home? Big deal. But how you can sell your home in 5 days or in 30 days? Okay, there is a hook there. Now, 5 buyers' mistake, seller's trap, something that would entice them to contact you or to ask for the material. Creating contents and lead magnet execution platform. That's a platform we're going to use, and I'm going to show it to you. Now, looking at the title, topics, the topics we can use, even for the topics, we can always go to ChatGPT or Bing and ask to help us to create those topics. For instance, I'm a realtor trying to attract buyers with the marketing hook, the teaser. Write 2 teasers to attract home buyers, and ChatGPT gave me 2 of them. Of course, I can think of something on my own, and there is the author called Dan S. Kennedy. He's one of the biggest marketer in the world, and he has done some writing along the way of real estate. Grab some of his books or go to ChatGPT, ask, do you know the greatest marketer called Dan S. Kennedy? Are you familiar with his style? I'm sure that ChatGPT is going to tell you yes. And then ask, can you write me a paragraph, a teaser to attract sellers with his style? So that's what you're going to get. So you don't need to guess. Now, you can generate 5 real estate killer hook for ads. This is one of the prompts I gave to ChatGPT, and one of them is home sweet home, find your haven today, etc. You can get more. Now, draft 5, that's another prompt. Draft 5 powerful FAQ for a homeowner before selling his home. And you can also use a site called FAQ generator. If you want, I can email it to you, or you can write it down. It's tinywow.com/write/FAQ-generator. All right. Okay. So lead magnet. Start with an eye-catching, attention grabber title, such as home buyers avoid these 5 deadly mistakes. Number 2, prompt Bing or ChatGPT. Draft 5 mistakes a home buyers might do when buying a house. Number 3, when ChatGPT gave you those 5 mistakes, ask ChatGPT, prompt to develop an introduction. So ask it, write 500 words for these 5 mistakes that you gave me. So right now you have your 5 mistakes, you have an introduction, and then next, as a prompt to ChatGPT, ask it, elaborate on each 5 mistakes to 250 words. So what ChatGPT would do, give you introduction, 5 elaborated mistakes that the home buyers can do, and then at the end, ask it to give you a conclusion. So that's going to be the entire body, introduction, body, and conclusion of your lead magnet booklet. So content creation ideas. Define your niche. Are you targeting investors? Are you targeting home buyers that are buying condominium apartments? Or it can even be precise, give them age, the challenges. So on this prompt, what we are trying to find, we are trying to create a persona that she is living in Etobicoke and she likes to buy homes around 950. She is a professional IT person, very busy. So ask ChatGPT to create this persona And then once ChatGPT create this one for you, then ask to provide you 5 pain points that, let's call it Sarah. Sarah has for buying a property. I'm sure 100% one of them would be transportation. So knowing your interaction with ChatGPT, what you have to do, write a lead magnet for Sarah kind of people, emphasizing on the title, emphasizing on how you can buy a house that saves you hours of transportation. I'm sure 100% if Sarah see this kind of lead magnet, would click on it, request, she wants to find out how she can buy a house that would save her a lot of transportation time. So these are the thinking you put into that. All you have to do after preparing your thoughts, give it to ChatGPT, interact, and pull things from it. So another source of creating contents that I actively use, let me see if I can quickly go to my screen for web page. I want to show you what we can do. Let's try this. Just bear with me. I'm trying to see if I can share with you the screen. No. All right, let's make it simple. If you go to a YouTube channel, let's say this is my YouTube channel. I see one of my video. What I do, and I suggest you to do that, if you go to YouTube extension, there is an extension called GLASP, okay? Basically what it is it creates a YouTube summary using ChatGPT and Cloud. So the screen you're gonna see is something like this. Can you all see my screen? Gail, Nisha?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, so I can email this information. Nisha, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
No, okay. Let me try
Yes,
one
we
more
can.
time to see if I can share my internet with you.
No, we're able to see it.
Unlock. Okay, that's fine. Anyways, if you go to YouTube channel, after installing this free extension, you are going to see something that I fortunately put on the screen for you so you can see. Go back. All right. So you click on open and you're going to see a summary of whatever is happening inside this video. Now, there are a few keys here. This key is OpenAI. So if you click here, it would automatically take you to OpenAI and write the entire script for you, and it will give you a summary. Now, you can grab the summary in ChatGPT and set elaborate in a let's say 400 words, and would elaborate for you. That could be the content that you're creating. Now, you can also go the copy. You can copy the same thing if you want to. So once you have this one, you can then take, let me just go here. You can take this one to a Microsoft Word if you want to use the free tool, or I'm using a software called Designer, which can create within less than few minutes, it can create you your lead magnet. Okay, let me go back. Okay, that is in terms of content creation. Okay, so once you have your content created in PDF, you can put it to your Google Drive and share it. Okay, and I'm going to tell you what you can do. Now, the other things that is not for today, I'm going to elaborate next time, You can take it to Google Cloud text to speech. Once you have it transformed to speech, you can take it to another program called Pictory, and you can make a video from it. So basically, you didn't talk, you didn't say nothing. It's just your script or your speech goes to Pictory. Pictory automatically would give you free videos. So this is what I did. One day I was, let me go to the next screen. One day I received a, you know what, some of those e-news that we receive from different resources. In this case, I received e-news from my lawyer. It was amazing elaboration on title search, and I found it very useful. So what I did, I copied that one and I took it to Pictory, and Pictory within a few minutes, it created me a video. So I work on the video, looked good, I put it to my YouTube. All process took me was 10 minutes. So I start populating my YouTube. Now, I know every day we receive e-news from different resources. You may want to read it, but don't trash it because there are a lot of good things. Now here, one of them, planning to buy or sell at the same time. This, if you go to continue reading, it would give you a nice article that you can read. You can type if you want. You can add your version to it, or you can take it to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to slice it for you or organize it for you, and then you can use that one as a content that you have. You can do the same thing for Microsoft Bing. So step number one in lead magnet, start with an eye-catching, attention grabber title. Number two, with a prompt, and this is a prompt, craft 5 mistakes home buyers can do. Next prompt here is to write 200 words introduction, elaborate on this 5 mistakes, and write a 200 words conclusion. Now take that one, copy it to Microsoft Word. All right. Now in Microsoft Word, I suggest you to be creative, add icon, add pictures if you want to, make 5-6 pages. Then export it as PDF. You can do the same thing with designer.com if you want to. I think the software is not very expensive, but would make your job much, much faster, and automatically can create, it will give you some pictures even, and organize it for you, put the space, and it's very nice. But you can do it for free on Microsoft Word as well. Now, once you have that content PDF, you can go, if you're using KV Core, there are many people using KV Core these days. KV Core, it has an option called creating landing page. Once you click on landing page, it would allow you to connect with your PDF and create a form that a home buyer or home seller or investor can give the phone number, email, or the phone number, and click set to click to receive it. So what KV Core landing page does for you, it would email your lead magnet to that person, but in return, get the email or phone number, bring it to your KV Core, put it there so you can call them back. And I've done that many, many times. This is another way if you want to create, if you don't have KV Core, that's fine. You can go and use Google Form for free and can create something like that. I created this one for people who are moving to Oakville, for instance. So you can do the same thing with Google Form. You have to be creative, and it's not very hard to do that. You can do it in 5-10 minutes. Okay, so step number 3 then, as I said, you bring your PDF to Google Drive, and then you share it at that moment. Once it's there, you can say share, get the link, put the link back into your Google form, or put it back into your KV Core. That would do it for you. So KV Core or your form would direct the information of the person to your CRM. This is one of the advertising I did. So once you have the link for your landing page, let's say KV Core, it will give you a link. Then you put the link right there. This is one of the ad I put into my Facebook. You write your whatever you need to write and create a link. People come here, oh, we'd like to get this book, it's free. Let's click on the link. They click on the link, they go to my KV Core landing page and then put their information to receive it, and they will receive it. I think I have 1,600 people that responded to one of my ads. And this is also free. You can go at a paid ad, or you can use it for free. So why not? You can do the same thing in any other social media, LinkedIn, Instagram. You can do the very same thing. So this is what we had as lead magnet for today. I'm trying to bring more information every Thursday. By the way, next Thursday would not be about AI. It's about a lot of agents trying to sell homes that has tenants sitting there. Tenant would not leave their house. So I'm going to ask a paralegal to come up with different strategy, how we can sell a house with tenant, or how we can ask a tenant to leave the house so we can sell it. So what is the legal way to do that? And I'm going to bring this next week at 10 o'clock again with that paralegal. So anyone has any question, you can get any of this information I show you today. Just simply, my email address is right there. Simply send me an email, said, we went to your AI program, part 3. Can you send me this and that? Or listen, you can grab the phone, give me a call. If you really struggle with implementing some of this strategy I told you, you are blocked by how can I possibly create a PDF file? How can I put it to my my Google Drive? How can I share? If you are blocked and you have questions in that regard, just give me a call or send me a text. Actually, text is easier. Or send me an email. I will be more than happy to help all of you. After we have next Thursday, the Thursday after, we're going to work on video production, which is amazing. I'm telling you guys, I get free leads coming to me through the videos, usage of videos. This is the technology. You cannot close your eyes, cannot go away. You have to use it if you want to make money. And these are free, guys. Using it, you don't pay a dime for it. It's just you have to put your mind into that, give half an hour of your daytime to create leads, and that's all we want. Instead of cold calling, that's another way. I'm not dismissing cold calling, door knocking. I still do door knocking with some of my friends, agents, but this is another tool. While I'm door knocking, the machine on the side is working for me for free. So why not having many different ways of generating leads?